It's your boy Sage Lamar from It's Real Wrestling Podcast, guys. Dean calls it quits, man. Dean Ambrose calling it quits. I just I don't know where to begin with that. It's crazy, I think I don't know, man. Part of me feels like this is a work, even though WWE is, kind of released, not kind of, but they released a press statement saying that they are that he's not extending his contract. Let's just assume that the rumors and the press releases are true. Dean Ambrose is gone. 90 days, we see him on TV. Where does he go from here? More importantly, I kind of want to know what his motivations is from a wrestling standpoint. Like, was the money not good enough, or do you like the way the direction of of his character going? Like, what specifically drives a wrestler, just in general, what drives a wrestler's motivation? Because I have a hard time believing that it's actually winning belts, because I equate it to like a regular job. We don't necessarily get upset in terms of the way the job is done, especially if we have input, but maybe more so, if we're not getting paid very well, that's probably something that, we would definitely want to get out of that situation. But for a wrestler, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Like, does character development for a wrestler really matter to them? Or is it just us as Marxist fans that think that way? I would love the opportunity for us to be able to explore that. Yeah, I mean, Lightning in the chat says, he probably thinks it's just for the money, but I can't imagine like Dean's got to be up there in like top 5 in terms of like his story, or his characters. I mean, he's the one that's always in the main event. And on Raw, I personally think that on Raw, the mid-card intercontinental scene for the better half of 2018 was the main event, considering that the Universal title wasn't being defended at all. But I just find it curious. I actually do plan on getting a wrestler on to kind of discuss this particular topic, not necessarily to like bash any promotion or anything like that, but just kind of finding from a meta standpoint, like, what is it that drives them to greatness? Like, what drives them to want to leave a company? Like, is it just the money? Is it the storylines, how they're perceived on camera? Is it not being able to speak the way that they want to speak? Like, what specifically is? But we'll explore that. We have a live episode tonight, guys. It's Real Wrestling Podcast, 9 p.m. Central Time. Just make sure that if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and then make sure to hit the bell button, because as soon as we go live, we want to hear from you guys. This week has been an interesting week in wrestling itself, but Dean Ambrose completely caught me personally by surprise with him announcing, or with the rumors that he was leaving after WrestleMania, finishing out his contract and leaving after WrestleMania. Still feel like it's kind of workish. What's going on, Silky? Still feel like it's a little workish, I should say, workish. But I mean, if the rumors are true, if the press release is true that he is definitely leaving, I just got to understand what his motivation is. And for anyone who's thinking it's not appropriate for us to be asking Renee Young this, it's a personal thing, we shouldn't be going there. But I would like to get a wrestler on the record on our podcast and just kind of pick their mind. I mean, that's what we do here at It's Real Wrestling Podcast anyway. So, but we'll see, guys. Make sure you tune in every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central Time. It's Real Wrestling Podcast. We value your inputs. Let us know how you felt the week of wrestling was. We got a contest going on as well. I'm going to go ahead and announce that this week. So make sure that you guys join in for that. But y'all know the drill. Keep it real.